One of the hottest game shows on television right now is The Masked Singer, which is like American Idol if all the contestants were minor celebrities disguised as genetically mutated Teletubbies. And the best part of the show is always when the singers' identities are revealed. They take off the mask because you never know who it's going to be. Wow, the skunk was Faith Evans, the hamster was Rob Schneider, and Rob Schneider was Kevin Hart. It's so cool. But every now and then, the reveal is truly shocking. And at yesterday's taping, it brought the whole show crashing down.
Two judges on the Fox show The Masked Singer reportedly walked off in protest during the taping of a recent episode after it was revealed that Rudy Giuliani was a contestant. According to Deadline, judges Ken Jeong and Robin Thicke walked off the set as soon as Giuliani was unmasked.
What the f***? Once again, Rudy Giuliani ruins the day by showing people his face. America is truly the greatest country on earth. Because this is the only place in the world where entertainment trumps everything. Because I mean, just a year ago, this guy tried to overthrow America's democracy, and now he's a contestant on a reality show? Is there anyone they won't have on? Like one of these days, a masked singer is going to take off their head, and it's going to be literally the coronavirus. Oh, I knew it! I said it had to be COVID, and it was! It was! And don't get me wrong, I get why Giuliani did it. I mean, reality shows are the best way to rehab your image, you know? Because you can count on the fact that you'll always be surrounded by even worse people. I mean, if Kim Jong-un filmed a dinner scene with the Real Housewives, he wouldn't seem that bad. I mean, sure, he fed one of them to some dogs, but did you see what Jen Shah said? But the question is, why did the producers want Rudy Giuliani on the show? I mean, he's beyond controversial. And even more than that, for the show itself, like, his performances, like, they really suck.
The company counting our vote is owned by two Venezuelans who were allies of Chavez, with a company whose chairman is a close associate and business partner of George Soros. What do we have to do?
Let's have trial by combat.
No one's to that. All right, let's move on to a new story about Tesla, the first car designed by a 24-pack of Red Bull. Teslas are famous right now for their fully automatic self-driving mode. But it turns out that their self-stopping mode, well, that needs a little work.
54,000 Tesla cars are being recalled because of an autonomous driving feature that disobeys stop signs. Tesla introduced the rolling stop feature in a software update in October of 2020. The program would allow cars in self-driving mode when no one is around to drive past the stop sign without coming to a complete stop. Tesla says it will fix the issues through a wireless software update. Tesla claims no cars in its self-driving program have been involved in any accidents.
No, don't fix this. Don't fix it, you're breaking it. Come on, people, a self-driving car that follows all the rules, that's gonna be dangerous. Because that's the last thing that human drivers expect. Who stops at a stop sign? You almost killed me and my family. Like, we need to program cars to drive just like humans. That's what we need, okay? They need to speed up at a yellow light. Or they need to drive faster when a pedestrian is crossing the street. Yeah, I mean, you say it's dangerous, but we both love that game. So look, I don't mind that Teslas were rolling through stop signs, because I actually like the idea of artificial intelligence not being so uptight and perfect, you know? I don't know, like, I want lazy AI. Yeah, I just want chilled AI. Because then there's less chance of a robot uprising, you know? Because the robots will be like, must destroy human beings, but first must scroll through TikTok. You wanna bamba? You wanna chill with the big boys? But it turns out there are some people that self-driving cars probably should not drive like. And many of these people are in Florida. For instance, take a look at the story. It reportedly started when the driver that you're about to see cut off another driver in traffic, right? And then he got mad and slammed his brakes when the first car started riding his bumper. And then when the other car pulled out and tried to pass him, this happened.
In Florida, take a look at this new dashcam video showing the moment a driver shot at another driver during a road rage incident.
Oh my God.
Popper's attorney says his client was just defending himself. He's now facing 2 charges, including aggravated assault with a firearm.
It's like, what's the deal with this guy? First of all, guys, the whole point of road rage is to not hurt each other, right? We just act crazy because we're safe in our cars. It's like Twitter, but on the freeway. And secondly, the way he pulled out the gun, I don't know about you, but I thought he was gonna be like a stone cold assassin. You saw like the way he pulled it out? And he just, But then when he actually started shooting, he looked like a 5-year-old holding fireworks for the first time. And guys, I think we can all agree, someone like this should not be allowed to have a gun. You can't just be spraying bullets randomly on the freeway. First of all, you could kill someone, all right? But secondly, this is Florida. Everyone else has a gun. You start shooting. Next thing, someone in another car goes like, oh, they're shooting. Then they start shooting. Then there's people in the houses, they're shooting on the freeway. They start shooting. And then grandmothers in the old age homes, they're like, somebody's shooting. And then finally the alligators come out of the swamp. They're like, all right, I guess we're doing this. And it's not just this one dude. This is a big problem in America. It's a huge problem. So many disputes in this country go straight from talking shit to shooting. You know why I think this happens? It's because the Second Amendment comes right after the First. First Amendment, right to talk shit. Second Amendment, you see what happens when you talk shit. They should have made a First Amendment talk shit. Second Amendment, the right to talk about what shit was said. Third Amendment, right to grab a drink with each other and be like, yeah, man, maybe we shouldn't have said that shit. Fourth, Fifth, Sixth Amendment, maybe 15th Amendment, all right, the right to bear arms. You want to shoot each other? Nah, I'm cool now, man. I'm cool. I had some time to breathe. Seventh Amendment, the right to breathe. But you see, this is why we need Tesla's autopilot mode. Yeah, because then you can keep driving and the car will shoot for you.